What up, JDK Nonstop, Busy Mind, Big Valley Battles. We bringing you the prediction vlog here for volume. No, we ain't even calling it volumes anymore. It's BVB2, June 27th, live at Habitat in Kelowna, BC. Now, shout out to our sponsors, also Smoking Noggin, Canada Dab, Set for Life Apparel, King of the Dot, West Ab Productions, Rowdy Vaughn, and MSO. Now, for our first battle of the night, Guk versus Kid Savage. Many of you have been anticipating Guk's return to battle rap for a long time. And yes, I'm wondering if he's going to actually come out with that as his opening line. I'm going to give this to Guk based on the fact that he has been ribbed on in the battle rap community since his debut against Kid Carson. Kid Savage, on the other hand, also, I believe, has worked with Young Gage in the local community. He is a local to Kelowna, just like Guk is a local to Kamloops. This is going to be a very good styles clash, but I'm going to give it to Guk based on the fact that he's making his return, and he's not going to want to be clowned on any further, I don't believe.
I'm going to give it to Kid Savage because motherfucker can freestyle really well, and I think it's going to be a dope match because of that. Next one, kind of wild card, The Flu versus D-Day. Both these cats just, people recommended them. I went and checked out their music. It was pretty dope. They didn't have much of it, but it matched up really well, so I think it's going to be a good style matchup, and I have no idea what they're going to be like in the ring.
I haven't heard of either of these guys before, and if they're local to Kelowna, shout outs to them coming out from the woodwork to do this. I'm going to give this to D-Day just based on his name. It sounds like he's going to invade the Flu's beaches of Normandy or something like that.
And I'm saying that's too soon, so I'm going to go with the Flu. So next one we got Memo versus Capacity. I think this is really dope. So originally I wanted Alfio versus Memo. I wanted a hair battle like a 80s metal band, but that didn't happen. So I got a great Capacity to step in for him. He's homie from Reckless Religion. I think it's going to be a dope battle. I think Memo is probably going to learn from his last battle with Surreal.
I think so too. I think this is Memo's going to his second showing. I think he's going to want to come back more harder with aggression than he did last time. Last time he really, I'll admit it, man. No disrespect to Memo, he was soft in that battle, right? And like this is a you really got to be boxing your opponent. So I'm gonna give it to Memo based on the fact that he'll be coming out. If Great Capacity though does his research and his homework, he could also just be coming with arms swinging. You never know.
Next one we got Donnie versus Vince Sane. This is dope because both these cats have actually battled in KOTD. This is Donnie's third battle in total. His last battle with Rhythm, shout out to Rhythm, was actually really dope. That was one of the best rhythms I ever seen though. So Donnie lost it, but like he really was sick. He had to freestyle a bunch of it. And he did that really well too. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna edge that just for presence, but I think Vince Sane, he hasn't battled in a while, so he could bring it really hard. So
you never know. I'm gonna give this to Donnie based on the fact this will be his third acapella rap battle there. Again, he's had two showings at King of the Dot, one against myself, the other against Rhythm. So I know he's really hungry to get that W. So I'm gonna give this to Donnie based on the fact that his
cross. Yeah. And then Jaws versus Chronic Walters. I think this is going to be really dope. Check out Chronic Walters' battle against Kairos. It's up right now.
Just drop that shit, bam.
Yeah, Kairos and Jaws, Chronic and Jaws, they both have a very dope, understated, bar-heavy kind of style. And I think that's going to be a really good matchup. Jaws has apparently battled a shitload back in his hometown. And, he's no stranger to it. I thought he was, but he
went undefeated for quite some time in Saskatoon. And I think he's been out of battling for a long time. He told me once he would never go back, so I'm stoked to actually see him step back in the ring. And again, we're giving him Chronic Walters. Check out his battle against Kairos, and it was impressive. I'm going to edge this to Jaws, though, just based on his return. He's going to be hungry to just step back in the ring, I'm pretty sure.
Totally. Next one is Kairos versus Natty. So, like we said, Chronic versus Kairos was really dope. Kairos actually won that one in a split decision, but it was fucking wild. So Kairos versus Natty Snaps is a good matchup because Natty Snaps also has experience in the ring. He's very aggressive, he's bar heavy, plus he's funny, you know what I mean? So it's a good matchup. It seems like Kelowna's liking the humor so far, so I'm going to give it to Natty Snaps just on experience, but Kairos was really dope in his first one, so we'll see what happens in the second one. Like, if he gets better than he was in his first one, then I think he may be Kairos, but at this point I'm going to say Natty Snaps.
He showed up wearing a suit against Chronic, so
it was fresh.
But again, yeah, like you said, I agree. Natty, I think we'll take this just based on experience.
How many suits he got? We'll see. Then the next one is Gage versus Cedar Wiseman.
Now, if we didn't have the co-main event and the main event. This would be the main event for Kelowna. This battle has been in the works since the day after I battled Gage at the Squad Tour 2 in Kelowna, and this has been heated for a long time. No, both these gentlemen were reluctant to do this battle outside of King of the Dot. Shout outs to Willie B though for making this happen at BVB2. We are going to see both these gentlemen just clash on stage. I'm really looking forward to this, and we're probably going to see some personals to some really dirty bars. It's going to be great.
Gage is going to come aggressive as hell. Cedar Wiseman, if he balances out all the things he wants to do, I think he's going to take it. If it doesn't work out for him, I think Gage is going to beat him for pure aggression and consistency. And then next we got like a surprise co-main event. I'm really happy that this ended up happening. Sully is just a hungry ass beast. It's like his 10th or 11th battle in less than a year since his debut that we had in KOT. And you know, like he just wanted back. And so I tried to find him somebody, and I found him Mr. S. Shouts out to not going on your Facebook and reading your messages much, because that's what totally made this match end up happening. Which is crazy because Sully, he's made a lot of leeway, he's made a lot of distance so far in PY. You know, he's on the cusp of GZ, and to go against somebody who just had his debut in Big Valleys is pretty fucking crazy. I think Mr. S has an uphill battle, but Mr. S is a fucking beast. I know the guy personally, I know his tracks, like he's really good at what he does, but I'm going to give it to Sully for experience.
I'm going to give it to Sully based on experience too, but I think Styles J, Mr. S, he's going to be coming back heavier than he did in his debut against Cedar, but I mean, I agree with what Busy was saying too. I think this is an uphill battle for him. If he comes through as the underdog though and does his homework, you never know. Main event, Red Casey versus Manic. Now, these gentlemen are both GZ battlers from King of the Dot territories. Now, Red has been known as the local in Kelowna for quite some time. I mean, I think Busy and I would both pair him as like the top battler in Kelowna. If you wanted to give somebody the crown, for example, out of our local area. But I mean, again, Manic also legendary. I think the guy used to be the president of the King of the Dot Man City division a long time ago.
And Manic's really hungry right now. Like he just booked 3 battles in a month. Like he hasn't done this shit in like a long time. Like, you know, Manic, it's a new generation. Manic is just trying to show that like he's on top of it because he's been around for a long ass time, man. And, like he's a fucking dope ass freestyler, just like Red Casey is. I really want to see Red Casey like comfy in the ring, but still like bring it fucking like really heavy, because I think it's gonna be really
weird, man. I want to see some really good, like, you know, that one bar too, I think it never got shown because of the battle with Daddy Snaps, where like, you know, my music's playing in the streets and you're running trying to catch up to me like an ice cream truck or something like that. Like the bars that like Red's been known to do over the head bars, but like he also has those right direct at your head bars, and I love those type of ones. They're the ones that like you do gotta think on, but also like, you know, within an instant right after he says them, you get them like, oh, that's nice. Based on experience though with this, Manic has been around for some time. If Red can like do Goku reps in the hyperbolic time chamber and like fucking go Super Saiyan level 2, he might take this over Manic, but I know Manic is going to be coming like Majin Buu and can just absorb all that energy and just put it right back on Red, right? Freestylers, right? They got the best flips in the game because they know actually how to pay attention and work all those bars against the rapper right after the set, so...
I'm gonna give it to Red, but it's gonna be an uphill battle. So I don't know. I'm gonna give it to you because I love you, homie, and I know you can fucking kill it.
It's gonna be a win for the fans, though. All these battles will be. Once again, shout outs to Smoking Noggin, Canada, Set for Life Apparel, West Am Productions, Rowdy Bond, MSO, and of course King of the Dot Entertainment. We will see you June 27th live at the Habitat in Kelowna. BVB2 Big Valley Battles. I am GDK Nonstop. He is Busy Mind, and this has been our production vlog for BVB2.